Today's video is about the 3 things that Amazon gurus are teaching you right now that are absolutely shocking. All right. If you guys don't know, my name is Yaniv. I'm a multiple 6-figure Amazon FBA seller and have been selling for almost a year and a half now. And recently I've been looking over some of the courses that are offered on Amazon just to see what people are in the market, on, and also to see what people are spending their money on. And I needed to know because I am also providing, knowledge on this channel, and I wanted to see and keep myself in the loop if there's anything that I'm not keeping up to date with. So over here I got my book. Literally, guys, you know what? I'll show you guys. Let me just get this. I've been taking notes because I think that okay, like this booklet is literally filled with notes, and I've been doing that because I needed to educate myself. I need to see what other people are doing in this space. And today we're gonna talk about the 3 things that absolutely shocked me, and hopefully you guys pay attention because these are some of the biggest courses available out there, and you guys need to know what's happening. I'm not gonna say where these, where this came from. So the points I'm gonna say which courses actually said that or which people said that. This is basically the whole point of this video, is to make you aware that some of the information is very outdated and very bad, and you need to do your due diligence before you spend this kind of crazy money. So let's get right into it, guys. The first number 1 thing, I guess there's no particular order, but the number 1 thing out of the 3 is that people are still teaching you to do giveaways. Okay. If you guys do not know, I've made many videos on the channel about this in the past week. Giveaways do not work anymore and have not been working for the past couple months. They're getting worse and worse and worse, and these courses are still teaching you to do these deep discount giveaways when they aren't working. If you guys don't know, recently I launched a product, a very competitive product, to see what would happen, in a market like that, and if the knowledge that I have, I'd be able to rank it and make it sell in a highly competitive market. And guys, that means that I gave away almost 200 units, literally 200 units with Viral Launch and with my own giveaway systems that I did, and the product did not rank because deep discount giveaways do not work anymore. And you can bet your ass, if they did, 200 units would be enough. 200 units in like 6 or 7 days would be enough to rank pretty much any product like 6 months ago. The number 2 thing, and this one is literally absolutely insane, is that they're still telling you to use merchant words instead of an accurate sales or an accurate keyword tracker. So if you guys don't know, merchant words about 6 months ago was the go-to keyword planner and trying to figure out what keywords and what search volume for different keywords. So you kind of know what words and what keywords you want to rank for on Amazon. That was the first way. That was the primary way to do it. But recently, in the past, I think it was like 4 or 5 months, Amazon had released the sales data to the big boys in the industry. So Jungle Scout, Viral Launch, and a few others. So in some of these courses, they're still telling you to go to merchant words and to use merchant words for your keywords, when merchant words is just an estimate, while Jungle Scout Keyword Planner, for example, or Keyword Scout, for example, is real accurate search data from Amazon itself. And to go along with this point, the same person that was saying this was also saying to put 1,000 up to 1,000 characters into your back end listing, where the keywords are. When in reality, nowadays, you couldn't put 1,000 even if you wanted to, because they're limited at 250. So it's highly, highly outdated information. Number 3, okay, and I didn't expect this from this person. I'm not gonna say who it is, but it was absolutely mind-blowing to hear this. The guy said to put PPC on before you even have your initial reviews. And I cannot stress to you guys how mind-blowing and shocking that is, because nobody in this entire world, nobody on Amazon is going to buy your product without any reviews. No matter how good it is, no matter how differentiated, maybe if you differentiate it completely and get super lucky, somehow you'd be able to launch your product with zero reviews. But realistically, you will need reviews to get sales, and even PPC will not save you. And those are the 3 things. But you know what? I'm not done here, because I thought about it. I said, you know what? I wrote down, actually, before I started, I had a list here of 3 things, okay? 3 things. But on the back, I had put 10 things that really shocked me, and I just thought maybe I'd narrow it down into 3. But I thought about it, and I think I'm just gonna let it all loose. I'm gonna let you guys know everything that I saw and everything that I think, and it is just going to hopefully open your guys' eyes to what is going on. So I'm gonna take a look here. So if I see me looking, that's why. Let's go over this. So another thing I heard was, if you see a product a lot, if you see a product come up on Jungle Scout or Viral Launch or anywhere, if you start seeing a product come up a lot, that means it's a good product to go into. That is one of the stupidest things I've ever heard, because if it's coming up a lot and you're seeing it a lot, that means that everybody else is also seeing it a lot. So that is unbelievable that people are actually teaching people to go after products that everyone is seeing. Unbelievable. Okay. The next thing I also heard somebody saying that you should not invest in custom box design. You should use an OPP bag. And if you guys don't know what an OPP bag is, it's just basically a plastic bag. It's just like a plastic bag that you put your product into. And it's shocking to me that people are telling you to use this, because in almost every situation, it is more profitable to use a custom, box design, unless you're literally selling like screws or something. If you're selling screws, okay, you don't need a custom box, but literally any product, like almost any product, needs a custom box. And it doesn't matter how much money you're saving on the box. Like for example, saving, by switching to a OPP bag, you will lose money in the long run. You will get worse reviews, and it's going to harm you a lot in the long run. I also heard not starting with an LLC, which is also really, really dumb, because if you guys don't know, an LLC kind of protects you from getting sued and stuff. So if you don't have an LLC and you get sued or you get in trouble, you get whatever with anyone, right? It is going straight, they can take your home, they can take your car, they can take your finance, they can sue you for everything you have. So you absolutely need an LLC. Another thing with that is, if you don't start with an LLC, to switch into an LLC later and switch, the primary owner of the company on Amazon is very, very difficult, because they automatically think that your account is getting hacked and you might get suspended while they kind of figure out what's going on with your account. Because the first thing that someone would do is try to change the ownership of the account. If someone hacked in, try to change the ownership of the account and try to change the bank account. So that's what would happen when you start an LLC. So be very careful. You want to start one before you get started on Amazon. The next one is actually shipping the product to yourself from China and inspecting the product yourself before you ship it out to the warehouse. Guys, you can't even make this stuff up, guys. You cannot make this up. There are so many things wrong with this. First of all, you'd have to be spending so much of your time going over every single product. Secondly, you have to pay for the shipping to your place, and then from your place to the warehouse, which is almost doubling your shipping cost. I don't know anybody who has enough profit margin to literally double their shipping cost and still make a good, healthy profit margin. So there is really no reason to do this. If you really need an inspection, just get one done in China. There is really no reason why you should be doing this yourself. And this one is a huge pet peeve of mine. I know it's a huge pet peeve of your guys, is that people are reposting their old ass, outdated as fuck YouTube videos to their courses. And like a third of their course is their YouTube channel. And I cannot stress, even for me, like I know the information, and that pissed me off. It's like, you are so lazy and so you just care so little to refilm a video. There are people using Jungle Scout from a year ago. Jungle Scout has changed since, right? So it's like, they have updated, they made it look better, whatever. There are people using, videos from a year ago on their actual course that you have to pay thousands of dollars for. So it is absolutely mind-blowing. But guys, I needed to share this with you guys. You guys need to know this stuff too. Another thing is that two of these courses, they had said things that would actually get your account banned. And believe it or not, that is the reason for that is because things have changed since a year and a half ago when a lot of these courses were launched. So, things change, policies change, and you just need to always stay up to date with this stuff. But when you're using, data from something, from a year ago, you're bound to make mistakes, and you're bound to, violate some policies that you shouldn't be. The people who are selling these courses have not sold anything on Amazon, period, or they had stopped and haven't sold for a year or a year and a half since their course came out. A lot of these people are making their money from their courses, and they have neglected to keep up to date with their Amazon stuff. Now, guys, I'm not trying to say that courses or mentorships or anything is bad, because if it wasn't for courses and mentorships, I would not be in the position that I'm in today. So I do promote them like crazy, and I think that every single person that is actually serious about doing this, that's actually going to commit $5,000, $2,000, $3,000 into their Amazon FBA business, it would be a shame and very, very dumb for you not to get an Amazon course. Obviously, you're able to do it. You can do it on your own, but it's just a fast track method and just a method to save you money from stupid mistakes that you might do along the way. But guys, that is pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys did enjoy it. A little bit controversial. Keep your eyes open. Make sure you are trusting the people that you're buying the courses from. And that's pretty much, I will see you guys next time. Peace.